I cannot believe I finally found these gems. They are exactly the vintage toys I was looking for today.
Hi, welcome to this episode of Bry Finds Vintage Toys. Now, this is pretty much just going to be a haul from multiple garage sales. Unfortunately, there isn't much. Now, I tried getting some footage at this first garage sale, but somehow I accidentally hit the button to reverse the camera. So I only ended up getting some audio. How much for the Star Wars?
Oh, that is cute.
Depends.
It's really cute.
I was just thinking about the episode one.
Those are 4 each.
4 each?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
So what, pray tell, did I pick up at this first garage sale? Well, I ended up getting 5 episode 1 figures. Padme, Padawan Obi-Wan, Jar Jar, Ki-Adi-Mundi, Captain Tarples. Now, if he had more of these episode 1 figures, I would have bought more. He had other Star Wars figures there. I tried going back the next day because I was trying to see if I could get figures to use for trade-in value. However, they weren't open the next day. Of course, you got to take in mind that during this time frame, there was a lot of smoke coming down from the Canadian wildfires because we're right next to Lake Ontario here. Seeing as garage sales are starting to wind down a little bit in my area, I figured I'd spend some time on a little project. It could potentially be a very long video. It might have to go into multiple parts. We'll wait and find out. Okay, so it's raining outside, and stopped this one random garage sale on the side of the road, and grabbed this Star Trek one for my son, and then there's this that I grabbed for me. So, cool find, seeing as, there wasn't much in there. Okay, so, I am going to give you a better look at that Star Wars item that I picked up. Now, these are essentially giant postcards. So, and there are 6 of these in here. And, oh, this one's sideways. Oh, yeah. Alright, here's the next one. And then we have one that's shot, I guess you can't really tell, maybe Luke in an X-Wing. And that one, Vader, right there. And then there's this one. Some great semi-glossy pieces of art right here. It doesn't matter to me that they're giant postcards or not. Glad to have them in the collection, and at some point I might even frame them and put them up on my wall. I am not going to show the Star Trek one, seeing as that was an item for my son. Alright, and the next thing that I got at a garage sale also wasn't a vintage toy item, but it is a cool item. handmade mug. And no, I didn't make this. I might build, like plastic model cars and whatnot. There's no way in heck I am this artistic. I mean, they got the lines and the skull and like the teeth and like really like accurate like bone handle right here and everything. Handmade. Got some initials right here. Yes, you can see that they might be able to see there's a B right there, but my last initial is not an H. It's an M. And 91. 91, I would have been only 10 years old, so definitely no way. Absolutely no way. I only got this awesome piece of art because it's a freaking skull and it's green. Two really cool things all in one item because I love skulls and green is my favorite color. So yeah, had to pick it up. I ended up driving at least 15-20 minutes to this one garage sale that was listed, and I didn't find out after the fact that it was listed on a different website as an estate sale. Definitely was more of a yard sale situation. Everything was outside the house, in the yard. There was nothing going on inside the house. It had started downpouring soon after I had gotten there. And, of course, I got soaked. And so did the one item that I did pick up. And that would be the Toys R Us exclusive holographic Yoda from the Revenge of the Sith. And I'm sure that the card back was in perfect or near perfect condition before it had been raining. And this was chilling out on the lawn on top of a freaking tarp. So I don't know if whoever put this on there as an estate sale, if they're brand new to this or not. Don't put stuff like this outside in the rain. The only plus side, garage sale pricing, $1. Obviously, card back is not in the kind of condition you'd actually want to keep it carded. And I kept this thing wrapped in a towel for about 2 weeks until it was completely dried out. Even though it is still factory sealed, it is probably only going to be worth the price it is open. So, more than likely, this will be trade-in value. Nice pickup, though. That's actually all I have for you guys. Just a few garage sales. These were the only, like vintage toy pickups for like the last 2/3 of July. So, until the next video, this is Bry, signing off.